What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We just got our hands on Deadpool and Wolverine issue 9, and it is absolutely insane. If you thought the last issue was mad when Apocalypse overloaded Logan with Legacy 2.0 and turned him into a giant hulking monster, you have seen nothing yet. This issue isn't just about a giant Wolverine throwing a temper tantrum. It's also a massive piece of the puzzle for the entire X-Men universe, revealing secrets about Legacy 2.0 that change the entire game. This is a three-way war for control, and the biggest reveal is something nobody saw coming. And trust me, you haven't even heard the wildest part yet. Alright, so let's dive right in. Huge shout out to the creative team on this one. The writing by the one and only Benjamin Percy is phenomenal, just weaving together so many chaotic threads. And Robert Gill on the art with Guru FX on colors? Come on! The design of this giant, monstrous Wolverine is just terrifyingly beautiful. So the issue kicks off right where we left off, in the Badlands of South Dakota, with this absolute unit of a Wolverine standing over a bleeding Apocalypse, who is, of course, in Strife's body. Strife is giving this whole big villain monologue, saying things like, "I always knew you were the ultimate weapon, Wolverine, but don't forget that you're my weapon." And all through this, Logan isn't saying a word. He's just this feral, raging beast, completely gone. Apocalypse literally has to command him to rise and be his executioner all over again. It's a chilling start that perfectly establishes how far gone Logan is right now. But while Apocalypse is trying to get his biggest dog back on its leash, another player makes her move. We cut to the sky where director Elsa Talyn of ONE is leading her own assault. And who does she have with her? None other than Deadpool and Maverick, who she has under her control using ONE's own modified version of Legacy 2.0. So now we have a puppet master controlling puppets who used to belong to another puppet master. Talyn is broadcasting to Apocalypse, or Strife, telling him, "You're done, Strife. We've hacked your software, and now Deadpool, Maverick, and I are going to take down your mainframe." They are flying straight towards Apocalypse's giant floating pyramid headquarters, which is just a smashing visual. This immediately creates this incredible three-way conflict. You have Apocalypse trying to control Wolverine, Talyn trying to control Deadpool and Maverick to take down Apocalypse, and our heroes are just caught in the middle with no free will of their own. Strife realizes this almost immediately when he tries to psychically command his former minions and finds he can't. He's totally blindsided, holding his head and screaming, "Impossible! You're infected by Legacy 2.0, but your mind doesn't belong to me? Who's done this?" The whole world is a betrayal to him, and the chaos is only just beginning. Now, this is where it gets absolutely nuts, guys. Talyn, with her new Deadpool and Maverick puppets, launches an assault on Apocalypse's base, which she calls the Mutant Ark, a library for mutant DNA. And when they get inside, oh man, it's both smashing and horrifying. This place is a vast archive containing the genetic code of every major mutant, stored in these glowing canisters. It's the ultimate record of their species. And Talyn, in her pure hatred, calls these obscene books that deserve to be burned. She finds Wolverine's canister and just smashes it. The symbolism is incredible. She doesn't just want to kill mutants, she wants to erase them from history entirely. But the biggest, most mind-blowing reveal of this entire issue, the one that had my jaw on the floor, doesn't involve Apocalypse or Talyn. While Deadpool is off setting explosives in this weird, watery, industrial part of the base, he finds this round door. He opens it up, and who does he find? Legacy, the source of the nanite liquid everyone's fighting over. And it's not just a thing, it's a conscious, sentient being, trapped in a tank, and it speaks to Wade. It literally says, "Help me, help Legacy." This changes everything. Legacy isn't just a weapon or a virus, it's a living entity that Apocalypse and Talyn have been exploiting and torturing. This completely recontextualizes the entire Legacy plotline and adds a huge, tragic layer to this event. The writing by Benjamin Percy is phenomenal here, introducing a massive moral dilemma right in the middle of this giant superhero brawl. From that point on, the rest of the issue is just pure, non-stop, climactic action, cutting between 3 insane fights. First, you have Director Talyn. She finds what she's looking for, a library of mutant DNA. It's a horrifying collection of samples from countless mutants. True to her anti-mutant agenda, she calls them obscene books that deserve to be burned. She finds the vial labeled Wolverine and crushes it in her hand. But of course, Apocalypse/Strife shows up right then to confront her. Their fight is brutal and personal. Strife mocks her, saying, "You hate mutants so much that you would see us erased from existence?" He tells her he hates humanity out of disgust for its weakness, while she hates mutants out of jealousy for their strength. It's a fantastic ideological showdown happening amidst a flurry of fists and energy blasts. At the exact same time, Maverick gets the worst assignment of all. He runs right into the giant, monstrous Wolverine. And the fight is completely one-sided. Logan is a force of nature here, and he just grabs Maverick. It's a desperate, brutal scene that really sells the power of this transformed Wolverine. But just as things look grim, Deadpool, fresh from his power-up from Legacy, shows up. He tells Maverick, "This big robot boy band-looking fella, can you ride him?" And then we get the main event, Deadpool versus giant feral Wolverine. It is an absolutely epic fight sequence. Deadpool is flipping and dodging, trying to talk Logan down the whole time. He's firing his guns, saying stuff like, "My plan to get you back is pretty simple. As usual, square-shaped holes have a surprisingly calming effect." It's classic Deadpool, trying to use humor to break through to his mate, while fighting for his life against a mindless, raging version of him. It's both hilarious and heartbreaking. And this all leads to the final double whammy of a cliffhanger. Deadpool is down. Wolverine is standing over him, ready to deliver the final blow. But then Maverick, ever the survivor, manages to get a shot off, distracting Logan for just a second. He pleads with him, "Come back to us, Wolverine." But it's not him who saves the day. Suddenly, the blue, liquid form of Legacy appears, striking Wolverine and screaming, "I will help you if you will help me." Legacy itself has entered the fight to save its new partner. The comic ends on this insane split-page image, Legacy grappling with the giant Wolverine on one side and Talyn and Strife locked in their electrifying battle on the other. To be concluded. It's the perfect cliffhanger, leaving every single plotline at its absolute peak, guaranteeing you have to come back for issue #10. Seriously, Deadpool and Wolverine #9 is an absolute banger of an issue. The writing by Benjamin Percy is just next level, expertly juggling 3 different major conflicts and a massive lore reveal without ever feeling rushed or confusing. And the art by Robert Gill is just a feast for the eyes. The scale of the action, the raw emotion on the characters' faces, and the sheer horror of Wolverine's design are all top tier. This is an absolute must-read for anyone following this series or just a fan of insane X-Men action. This isn't just a side story. It feels like it has major implications for Apocalypse, Wolverine, and the nature of the powers at play in the Marvel Universe. My rating for this issue? A solid 9.5 out of 10. It's just non-stop, high-stakes comic book perfection. But I want to hear what you guys think. What was your biggest takeaway from this issue? What do you think is the true nature of this being called Legacy? Do you think they'll be able to save Wolverine and turn him back to normal? And in the fight between the Puppet Masters, who are you betting on? Director Talyn or Apocalypse Strife? Let me know your predictions and theories down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, do me a huge favor and smash that like button and subscribe for more. Help the channel out by sharing this video with your fellow comic fans. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.